You're listening to Spreaker Web Radio.
Oh, here we go. I'm on air. Hello. This is Wake Up with Kelly Hawkins. I'm Kelly Hawkins. This is my first test. I found out about this website called Spreaker, which, if you're listening to this, you probably are already aware of it. Although I don't know, I'll put them on YouTube, because this limits you to how many episodes you can have. It limits you for their storage to 20 hours, and that's not very much. So I don't know, I'll look into different things and how to do it. I might just convert everything into YouTube and then post it on my site that way, or see what else I can do. But that's probably the way I'll do it. I don't know. I'll find out. I'll figure something out. But anyways, I just really wanted to test this so I can do radio shows, because, I mean, seriously, my biggest issue about, what are all those ants crawling? I'm sorry, I get distracted easily. But my biggest issue about recording, after work for doing my live stream was how I looked, as getting the makeup on, looking nice. I usually keep stuff on the chair that I sit on during my podcasts. So moving that stuff, throwing it on the bed, just rearranging, and all that's the hassle. This, who cares what I look like? You can't see me. Haha. In fact, you wouldn't be happy if you did. I'm wearing a tank top and shorts. My makeup is all smeared. And nobody would want to see me this way. So, yeah, this is my new show. I'm gonna test to see how this works, but I've listened to other ones, and they sounded alright. Of course, my microphone on my laptop sucks. I'll probably have to invest in a microphone, but that's a lot cheaper investment than a camera. Especially the camera I was looking at. So, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to have stuff to talk about for a whole half hour. They limit you to a half hour, and it's like, really, limit? I think that's, too long, And they have things, deck 1, deck 2, monitor with this whole thing has a, recording studio, and I'm not sure how it works. I'm gonna have to do some YouTube searches to see what that deck 1 and deck 2 does. If I could play YouTube videos and you can hear the audio, that would be the best. Or if I would have an MP3 to play during my show, I could do that as well. Actually, let me go ahead and test a YouTube video. Any old YouTube video. Go to YouTube. This is so much easier than worrying about what I look like. Ugh, that gets so annoying. Okay, so let's hear a song. I don't know. Go to my favorites. I'm sure I have a good song in my favorites, right? Not really. Aha! People keep deleting more videos. Alright. Let's try this one. I just want to see if you can hear it. Well, it's not showing up on my thing very high. Let's see if I turn the stereo up, the speakers up.
Some girls learn to suck their fate, and some girls never will.
right? I think that's long enough to, so I am limited to a half hour. So let's see how that worked. And I don't know what else to talk about. I guess I can talk about personal things because I don't actually have a theme to the show yet. So let's see. I've been working this new job for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Oh, wow. It really feels like today should have been Friday. This week is like slow. But anyways, because of the stressful thing that happened to me yesterday, right? I went out for lunch. Okay, see what I do is it's so hard to explain. I have to like download an Excel file, which I like reformat and then upload it to the program I work out of, right? So I was doing that, and yesterday I was downloading some information, and then I went to upload it, and my permissions had changed, and I wasn't able to upload anything. The whole like the link that I was supposed to click wasn't there because it's a web-based program. So I save it on my desktop, the Excel file. But I save it a few times. I save it after I download it, and then I save it after I fiddle around with the formatting. So I saved it to my desktop and just left it there. Did that first thing in the morning. And then later that afternoon, I went to my manager and I explained the problems that I was having. And he said he would change the permissions for me. And so he got that all fixed and everything. So then I had a time in my work schedule where I could actually go back to that project and upload that. And so I did, and my whole file was gone. Everything that I had worked on, everything I had changed, the whole thing was gone. I'm like, what? Maybe I saved it in the wrong place, right? Instead of the desktop. So I looked in all my folders, and then I even did a search, a computer search, where it searches all the files on your computer. Nothing. It wasn't there. Looked in the recycle bin. Maybe I accidentally deleted it. No. So somebody obviously deleted it. That was the only thing that could have happened, is somebody deleted my stuff, right? And then I thought back that there was a document that I had worked on that I couldn't find either. But I just chalked it up to maybe I didn't save it, Because, you go with the most logical explanation at first until it just like too many coincidences happen, and I'm like, damn, somebody's deleting stuff off my computer. So I go into my email. Oh wait, and so I was like, damn, and I got really mad, and I'm like, I'm gonna find this. I am going to find this. So I went into Firefox's cache, and I downloaded it. I found the original file that I downloaded, right? So I was like, yay, it's there. I knew I'd find it. Which is the evidence that I actually had downloaded it. And then I went to save it, because that's, the first thing you do. And the file name came up. The original name that I had saved it as. Not the one that it automatically defaults to, but the one that I saved it as. And the path was to save it to the desktop when I clicked Save As. So I was like, alright, So I saved it that way, and I did everything. And then I was like so mad. I was like, I made a detailed email to my boss explaining exactly what happened, how I found it, how it couldn't have been deleted accidentally because it wasn't in my recycle bin. And, he kind of brushed it off. The only thing he did was tell me to lock my computer, which is reasonable. But still, And I changed my password too. But still, it's like, it always happens to me. It's like, it, not always, but like, this, a job that I had recently, it happened. And then this job right now. And I'm like, I had people sabotaging my work, like, I don't know. Nigel was a kid, so like 15 years ago. Yeah, about 15 years ago. And it's like, I can't fathom, people like screw other people's work up. Commercial break. Why is the green commercial break on? Am I broadcasting? I'm just going to assume that I'm broadcasting. I guess that's in case I need to make a commercial break. I can cue one in. I don't particularly want to. Alright. So anyways, so that's what happened to me yesterday, and I was just, it's like, ah, words can't even describe how mad I was. It was just the point of it. Somebody going into what my work and deleting it off my computer. You know? And uh and I have a good idea who did it too. But I'm not gonna confront her because I don't know it. I don't know it for sure. And unless you know something for sure, you can't really confront somebody. So that was my week so far. How's yours? Anyways, it's getting better because hopefully this will work and it'll have a nice podcast that you can listen to. And I can do a podcast every night and I won't have to worry about what I look like. And I'll start having better topics than me bitching. And I'll get a better microphone. And hopefully it'll be better. Hopefully you can't hear in my voice how pissed off I am, but you probably can. And okay, so that's 13 minutes. I wonder if that's a good enough time for like a test, because I've run out of things to say. But there's a whole bunch of stuff I could start talking about with nobody looking at me. I can go to my Facebook and see who's posting what. Although I don't think I'm going to gossip about that. They have cool pictures though. I'm sorry. This is what I do. Like look at pictures and I laugh. Yeah. Alright, let's see, what else could I do? I haven't checked Twitter yet. Maybe something good's going on Twitter. Let's see. I usually just check my list of people that I follow. Dane Cook said something hilarious. If you follow him. I follow him, but he's not on my list. But, okay, let's see. It was adult. That's why I'm not repeating it. Interesting. Yeah, this is interesting. But nothing so interesting to talk about. Yeah, nothing that interesting. Alright. I should have more stuff to talk about. But I don't. But at least while I'm doing this, I can look at whatever I want to without fear of you seeing my screen. Because that's another thing, an issue that I was having with the live stream. It's like, I was, you know, you have to make sure everything's closed because you don't want to accidentally click on something and then broadcasting to the world. Not that I have anything that interesting, anyways, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like I like some bit of privacy, you know. Um, yeah, like that one time, like the first time I accidentally showed my desktop, and it was a picture of me and Alex Jones. I like the picture of me and Alex Jones, but I was like, well, people are gonna think I'm strange that I have this picture on my desktop. And I was like, oh, well, who cares what people think? And I really, it's kind of like a, eh. But I just thought it was cool that I got to meet him. I met a few other celebrities. He is a celebrity too. Met a few rock stars. But everyone's met celebrities. We're not supposed to be a celebrity-minded culture anyways. And I don't think I really am as much as a lot of people because, like, in my teenage years, yeah, or teenage, early 20 years, as a punk rocker, I went to a lot of punk rock concerts, and if I ever heard myself talking like this when I was a teenager, I would have like been so mad to hear adults talk like this. It was like, oh, you don't understand, blah blah blah. But whatever. So, anyways, I went to a lot of concerts, and I not became really, really super good friends with any of the bands, but I knew them. And like the least cool thing you could do in the DC punk rock scene is treat anybody like a celebrity. That if you treat anybody like a celebrity, you're shunned. That's like racism or something like that. It's on that level. You never say anything racist, and I'm not racist anyways. And you don't treat people like celebrities, you know? And so because of that, I just don't think of people as being celebrities, even though I kind of do. Like I like totally fangirled out when I met Alex Jones, and I fangirl out other people too. But I don't think I do it as bad as other people. I don't know. I really don't think I do it as bad as other people. But who knows? Alright, my show is gonna totally be about how much better I am than everybody else. I found a theme. Okay. Maybe not. Yeah, I really like this better than doing. I'm less camera shy because like when I was doing stuff on camera, I would just sit there and like kind of almost be petrified because I'd lose my train of thought, and then it would like steamroll from there where I would just be like I'm an idiot and so I don't really feel the pressure, that kind of pressure, when I'm doing this audio only. So yeah, maybe this would be cool. Like I could have an audio show on the weekdays and then have one weekly video show where I have to doll myself up and get mad if I like wear the wrong shirt. But that's alright. Considering the only reason I've ever deleted anything was how bad I looked, I think that. At least I think that's the only reason. That's the only one I can remember offhand. I think that's a good reason to do it audio. I just didn't know that. I mean, I guess I knew that there had to be something like this. And I did search for one a few years ago, but I didn't see it. This is expensive, though. To go anywhere above this this plan, the free plan, like the next plan up, is $20 a month or $200 a year. Now, I'm sorry. I don't make that much money. Not $20 a month worth. They do have plans where they have like um, what do you call it? They had like a radio station plan where like you would buy it and you could have 24-hour thing. So I don't know if maybe somebody had a radio station and they wanted to give me a show. That would be pretty cool. But I don't know. I kind of doubt that's going to happen. It's probably going to be me on here with my little voice, and then I'm going to upload it to kellyhawkins.info. Oh yeah, I should add that to my site here too. Because the more links you have, the the higher rating you'll have on Google. It'll be easier for people to find me on Google. So that's why you just make a boatload of websites and advertise yourself on each of them. There are ways to do it to make your Google search higher. I just don't. They're called spiders, just like my cat. I'm petting my cat right now. He's next to me in bed. I'm not laying in bed. I'm just sitting on it because I'm not kidding when I say my room is small. It's like city room small. That's how small it is. But it's alright. I mean, it has what I need. I don't need too much. I'm trying to get back into where I'm stashing money away instead of spending more money than I make. And hopefully that'll happen sometime soon. I want to start saving again. But it's not happening, hasn't been happening for the last few months. It hasn't been happening at all, really. But hopefully I'll get back to that. My rent's really cheap, so I should be able to do that. I want to go to New York for September 11th, but I just started this job, so I'm not sure they'll give me the time off. And it's expensive. It's pretty expensive for a bus ride, and I'm not gonna fly. I like flying. I don't like the TSA, so I'm not gonna fly because the only time I've flown since the TSA has really gotten strong with those body scanners, they told me they turned the body scanner off, right? But I could feel it when I walked through. They had you walk through the body scanner before you got the pat down. And I was like, I don't want to walk through that body scanner. It's like, we turned it off. But I really don't think they did. Because I could feel the ions. I could feel the positive ions. And it was just probably radiation. Ugh. So I'm not going to fly again. Screw that. I'm not going to go near one of those stupid machines. I'm a cancer survivor. I'm not a cancer fatality. I'm a cancer survivor. It was so funny, I used my on my Facebook, my work is cancer survivor, right? And so I put that down way before I did anything. As soon as I found out that I had cancer, I put on my Facebook cancer survivor, right? And people were congratulating me. People that didn't know me, they're like, "Oh, congratulations for